guys, Miss Katie, who is ready to become an undead ancestor. How much fun are you guys gonna have doing your makeup? You seriously have the best show ever. So this is gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna talk you through some of the basics. This is not anything I want anyone to stress about. It honestly is the kind of makeup that, as long as you're using the basic colors I have out for you, you're gonna be fine. And it's gonna be a lot of fun for you, and it's gonna help you stay in your character the whole time. Let's start with some basics, some things that I'm going to provide for you, and some things that if you want, you should bring for yourself, okay? So as a base level, I will make sure that every dressing room has a little plate with your name on it and some of the base makeup colors that you chose. If you're going to go with more of a like gray and black and blue type ancestor zombie look, or if you're going to go with a more like brown, earthy dirt zombie look. So we'll just kind of pick that out, and you guys can talk to me on Thursday about which look you really want, and we'll make your little palette. So you'll have some stage makeup like this on your palette. You will have a sponge from me, and you will have some base makeup colors. So just some generic colors that will work for lots of lips or eyes. There will be a mascara in every dressing room, and there will be some eyeliner pencils in every dressing room. I usually put a couple wipes in for you guys as well. And I have like a little bottle of Cetaphil lotion. Those are some basic things that will be there. If you want to customize your look, if you would like more of a purple eye look around your ancestor, and you're gonna go with more of a purple lip, you're gonna wanna hit up Target, and you're gonna wanna find those. Don't spend a lot of money. Check out the e.l.f. section. They have great makeup. It works for stage stuff, and you're not gonna spend a fortune. Same thing if you want to use more of a maroon eye look and you want a maroon lip to match it, or blues around your eyes and blue around your lip to match it. Those kind of specialty things you wanna grab for yourself. Because we're all putting so much makeup on our face, it's not a bad idea to bring your own little thing of wipes. Baby wipes work great, but honestly, the Target brand and the Neutrogena wipes are also amazing. I also always recommend prepping your skin with moisturizer. You wanna come to get your makeup done or to do your own makeup with clean skin and a little bit of moisturizer to provide a nice protective barrier between your skin and the stage makeup. I hear every year kids tell me that they're breaking out, and I remember doing the same, but if you take care of your skin and you protect it, you can kind of save it. So again, don't spend a whole lot. If you don't have a moisturizer that you're already using, Neutrogena is a safe bet. Cetaphil is not a bad one, but you want to clean your skin, put your moisturizer on, give it some time to set, and then you're gonna go ahead and get started. I also always recommend that you have something to protect your costume and to protect your hair, for those of you that are going to have something with your hair. So I'm gonna put on this very attractive hairband here, super lovely, and pull my hair back. Girls, you might already put your hair in like a skull cap by this point, for those of you who are wearing wigs. Whatever it is that you wanna do, but make sure that your hair is protected, make sure that your outfit is protected, your costume in particular. So make sure all that's done. Get it out of your way. My skin does already have, I actually have my makeup on from today, but I'm just gonna do this right over top of it for you. So very exciting, and we're just gonna kind of play around with it. So I'm gonna start out, and most of you guys are gonna start out the same way. This is a great look. Man, everyone's gonna start doing this for school. I'm gonna start out with the white stick makeup. Now I have a couple different shades of this. I'm gonna start with white, and most of you, if you have a medium to light skin tone, I'm probably going to give you a white or one of the alabaster colors. If you have a medium to deep skin tone, then I'm gonna step this back a little bit. I don't want everybody to be in a white color. So on Thursday, you're gonna find me, and I'm gonna make your little plate just based on your particular skin color. But because it's kind of winter time and I don't have a whole lot of natural pigment in my skin right now, I am going to go with the white. And what I want you to notice when I'm putting this on, and hopefully you saw it when I was doing it on my kiddos too, which by the way, that was like the simplest version that I did on the kids. I'm gonna do something a little bit more complicated on me, and then you pick what you're comfortable with, right? So I'm putting this on, but I want you to see how I'm actually like tapping it and spreading it out. I am not making this one solid look. I want to see some of my skin coming through. You can do a little bit under your brow bone, but don't go all the way into your eye socket, because it's just going to make it harder for you later when you want to make that dark. I should probably warn you that, so I sped up the kids version of the video for you, so you didn't have to watch a super long one. But it took me about 10 to 15 minutes to do on them. So I would recommend to everyone that you give yourself a minimum of 30 minutes for makeup. So whatever your call time is that you get from Mr. Kane, you're gonna add, and for me, we'll do some call times, but make sure that you give yourself at least 30 minutes. So I'm tapping, and it's gonna take some time. It's certainly easier just to take a whole big thick slab of this and just shove it all over my face. But it's going to read as a solid white from the audience, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna tap it and just slowly work my way around my face. Don't forget areas like under your nose. Lots of times we forget that with any of the stage makeup. And don't forget your ears. And any part of your body that is exposed with your costume is going to have this on. So that means your girls' necks, I mean, guys, you have necks too, I assume. But some of you have higher costumes. Ladies, anybody that has your neck, shoulders, all of that's gonna have to get done. I'll do my neck for you guys, but I kind of did like the collarbone thing on Emma, so you can check that out a little bit on her. And if you have specific questions about what it should look like on you and your costume, well, then that's why I'm there. You come and chat with me and we'll figure that out. The one thing you do have to remember about this makeup is that it is relatively smeary. It doesn't, it kind of moves around a lot. And so one of the things that will be in your dressing rooms, or we can put it out at the table, and Miss Courtney and I can help you out, is a big tub of loose powder and a large fluffy brush. Every now and then, after you get maybe your base layer on, you want to take this, we'll tap off all the extra, and then what we'll do is basically set that first layer of makeup. Normally, when you guys do your show makeup, you just do that one layer and then you add some blush and a little bit of shadow and you're good to go. But we need to actually build some other colors with that grease paint or with the stage makeup on top of it, and you don't want it to just turn into a one big blob. So from here, I have to pick. Am I gonna go like purples? Am I going to go with some reds? And I'm going to go with some grays. It is completely up to you. Kind of mix my colors here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of a purple, some purple action going on. All right, so I am using some of my shadow colors here, but again, this is completely, it's your choice how you want to do it. And look where I'm going to put that first batch of these. I'm going to stick this right underneath my cheekbones. I'm going to suck in your cheeks, but figure out where that hollow is. This is not blush. This is to be a big shadow so that you look almost corpse-like. So it's usually from where your ear connects to your head, angling down towards your mouth. Just don't go past the center of your eye. For those of you who do lots of makeup stuff, this is the same place that you would put a contour. Do you see the angle though where it's going? That's the most important thing. And it would be the exact same for any of your colors. You can put a little bit of it on the side of your nose. You can work some in around the top of your hairline. It can be, again, this can be a little bit of the browns. It can be a little bit of the grays. And if you want to, you can take an even darker color right in the back. Same sponge, or use your fingers if you are more comfortable with that.
Okay, now
I'm going to do my jawline. So this is the easiest thing to use the jawline with, to do the jawline with. If you're doing browns, you're going to use the deeper brown. If you're doing grays or blues, you're going to go with this dark gray. And I'm going to go right underneath my chin. And I'm going to go down the center of my neck so it looks almost like it's hollow. And then you can kind of figure out where your neck veins are. Again, don't stress about it too much. The idea is just to make it look darker underneath. And you can always build. All right, so let's start deepening the eye socket now. So this is the part that probably makes most people nervous, but it really isn't anything you have to be nervous about at all. You can do this with your finger, and you can do it with powder shadows. You can do it with the cream shadows that I'll have there for you. Completely up to you what is going to work best. So basically, it is going to be deepest and darkest on the inside, and it's going to get lighter as it goes out and around. So you can always add more. Cover your lid, take it up all the way in here. You can do this with your finger or do it with a brush again. This first sweep of color, I'm keeping the lightest. Now, if this is freaking you out, just go back and look at the one I did on the kids where I just kind of like smeared it around. But if you're following this and you're into the whole makeup thing, this first circle is your biggest circle, and it also should be the lightest color-wise. And each layer that I do, I'm going to build in intensity or deepness. Again, do as much or as little of this as you're okay with. I'm gonna stick just a little bit of this underneath my nose. And this is just a gray cream shadow. Purple. Okay, now this one I'm gonna keep a lot closer to my eye. But this isn't precision eye makeup application, so just dab it in there, let it blend and do its thing. And now if you feel comfortable, you can go in with a third deeper color, and that's up to you. So I kind of started with a gray, I went to a purple, and now I'm going to do a really blue. Again, do what you feel comfortable with. Stop where you feel comfortable stopping. So I'm back. All I did was take that dark purple or that dark blue and I put it really close to my eye, and I really kind of twirled it around in here in my eye socket to make that nice and deep. But what I didn't do is take that super dark color in a big raccoon circle all around my eyes. That's going to be too deep and too dark from the audience. So keep it, remember that first circle is the lightest, and then you kind of make it a little bit smaller in on your eye, and then a little bit smaller from there, and then you just kind of gradually work your way in and around your eye. So now if you're comfortable, you can do a couple different things eyeliner wise. You can certainly tight line your eye for those of you who are comfortable with that. I would, if you're going to, I definitely would bring your own pencil liner. To tight line your eye, what it means is you're going to put the eyeliner on the inside of your waterline. 100% up to you. If you feel comfortable doing it, go for it. If not, you can certainly do right along the outside of your lashes. You can do a little bit right underneath this eye. And then I'm going to put some eyeliner on the top of my eye, but again, this is not precision look. We're not going for like a perfect kind of thing. The idea is that we're making our eye more pronounced, and that people can see it. So, and it helps people see your expressions. If you want to do something with fake eyelashes, if that's something you're comfortable with, you may. It is not a requirement for anyone to do that. Purely your comfort level and what makes you feel good on stage. I don't feel comfortable putting your fake eyelashes on. So if you're going to fake eyelash it, make sure you feel comfortable doing it and you're okay doing it. Guys, probably the easiest thing to do is just to take some of your white makeup and go around the outside edge of your lip, and just kind of call it a day. Maybe take some of the deeper, one of the deeper browns and kind of put it on the inside, but don't actually paint your whole lip with that deep color. Because I did this purple, I am gonna put a little bit of like a purple look on my lips, and then I'm gonna get some mascara on here. Kind of blot all those together. Looking very, very nice. Excited to go downstairs with this. All right, I'm gonna add a couple coats of mascara. It's not a bad idea. You saw me put it on. Even Alexander toughed it out. He said, I need you to let me do some mascara so that the guys can see that they're gonna be okay. He's like, all right. So he totally did it. Now, as you finish your final step, when you're happy with everything, or as happy as an undead person is going to be, you're going to do another set of powder. And then we will do a misting of your face to set everything. Those of you who have a mic, you have to cover your mic before you mist so you don't mess it up. And then let's chat hair. Now, if you have a wig, now's the time to put your wig on. Do your wig cap and get your wig on. If you don't have a wig and are doing something with your own hair, remember you were just dead for like a really significant amount of time. So having lovely hair is probably not the goal. So again, there will be a couple texture sprays and things in there for you. This is one that I got at Target. It's a dry texture finish spray. It's not a lot of money, but the less clean your hair is, the easier that it will be to make it look kind of nasty. And hairspray will help it stay. Now, for those of you who really want to kind of go in here and make it a mess, what I do is take one section at a time, take a thin comb, and you're going to just push down. Don't go down and up, just down. It's pretty significant. Hold on. Hold the section up. Now, if you have a big dance number, this might be something you have to kind of come back to every now and then. This is really a fabulous look, guys. I'm thinking of heading to Target. All right. What do you think? I would definitely spray this with a little bit of hairspray. Keep it a little messy, but it gives you something to play with. Your hair shouldn't be shiny and perfect. You were just under the ground. So there we go. Key points of this were a light application of your base color, whatever it is that we decide to do on Thursday for you. Need to mess this up a little bit over here. Then adding a little bit of your dark color underneath your cheekbone and underneath your neck. And then one sweep of a light color around your eye. Then your medium color is going to go on your like eyelid and all the way around your eye. And then the dark color kind of right in here, just right in the eye socket. If you want to do all three, for those of you who are comfortable with that. Otherwise, take one dark color and kind of smear it around, start in the center and work it out. If you were going to do anything on your lips, dark color's got to stay on the inside. On the outside, that should either still be a lighter lipstick color or your makeup color can kind of come in over top of that. Mascara, I would add for anyone. Lashes are optional if you want them. Eyeliner really helps to kind of define the eye when you have all that messiness going on so they can see your great expressions that you make and all that good stuff. It's really fabulous. All right, guys, I am going to be there for you, not looking like this, looking like a normal, alive human, and I can help you out with anything you need. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful time. Have so much fun. You guys have an amazing show. You have an amazing cast, and it's going to be